So, what the heck we're doing here, Lanny? Being all sad on this 21st, looking at this sea of blue. As you can see, the ones that have copyrights are still copyrighted, which is good. I thought we would talk about a whole range of things, like what changes did happen, and I thought we'd also talk about how not to be a robot again. So make sure to stay tuned to the end for my how not to be a robot tip. It's a big one, and it's going to eat up most of the episode, but we're going to quickly gloss over what is not here and what is here and what isn't here. Thankfully, I was totally wrong on the end cards thing. And like Billy said, the scheduling I was totally wrong on. It's been so long since I wasn't in the partner program. I really forgot what was in there. But apparently end cards are okay. And they ain't going anywhere, thankfully. So that's okay. But yeah, as you can see, there's a definite gap there. It's just like no monetization. But thankfully end cards are still there. That was the thing that was like really angry about. And like I've already noticed, like I don't get the same follow through when I'm watching people's videos. Like what I mean is like let's look at Patsy here. Patsy Houlihan. I can't do it. You do the voice perfect. Oh, it is doing it. But a lot of the times it won't be the person I want to watch here next now. I was having that problem all day so far. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but good old Patsy. Okay. Don't forget, James and I got a date on Thursday. We're going to hang out online and tell you guys things. But yeah, that's basically, I don't know, not too much has changed really. God, where the hell was I? Oh, be careful if you do use my super duper Rumble tip. When you download it by the 720p, make sure you turn off the auto syndication because, like, if it's the proper file, I'll get my stupid head out of the way. If it's the proper file, it's going to notice that it was a duplicate. Excuse me. And it's going to be like, hey, what are you doing? And it's just going to fail it. Right, so what the heck are we doing here, Lanny? It's Sunday. You said you weren't. And it'll show you where the other video is. But if it's the different format, and it's 720, it doesn't seem to catch it, and it let it through. That's why these two videos got released all of a sudden Sunday that some of you watched. That quite a few of you watched. Holy crap. I had listed those quick, too. I was like, oh, crap, Pam. But I got some loyal-ass followers, apparently. So, yeah. And it released them not monetized either, which because they don't have the copyright on them yet, so that was kind of annoying. So that's something I didn't realize, and you'll have to watch out for. To the two people who did join my referral, make sure you watch this if you're in need of it. But yeah, let us get over to what the hell I really want to talk about. And this is a site called Social Blade. And Social Blade lets you look at all sorts of cool things. And like we can look at our channels. Oops. You can tell I'm a fun guy looking for cribbage. Stop it. Let people see all my dirty habits. So we'll look up this gentleman. Alright. So we got Tassos D Music, Tassos D Everything, and I don't think that one's affiliated. And then don't tell me what you haven't found. There we go. Ba-na-na-na-na. Well, that's searching. Come on. Whatever. Oh, okay. Well, whatever then. Fine. Yeah, here we go. I'm starting to assume Tassos is a very, very popular name in Greekland. But yeah, this gentleman, he's got 3 channels. And he's made a video quite recently complaining that a bunch of people like unsubbed him and things like that. But it's his behavior that's leading to the unsubbing. And like he's going to everybody's thing and he's subbing them, and that is totally what sub for sub is. And YouTube picks it up because like and like this is the kind of stuff we can't really support because it's just gonna make us all look bad. And look, he had 3 comments, one from the other channel, but the other one got deleted by YouTube, I'm going to assume. And he just comes in and he looks at the same video, clicks in, clicks off, right? And yeah, he didn't make the partner program, and he probably never is. He might, I don't know, maybe I'm being pedantic, but he probably won't. Like, if you look, we'll go to user summaries here, and you can see full monthly statistics, and like you can find out a lot of creepy things about people. You can find out the exact amount of subscribers, 1,032, but he didn't have enough watch hours. He was like 500 watch hours short with 3 channels. Even though he's got 3 channels, he was still 500 hours short. So, as you can see, let's see, the 28th, 01, 21, 17, 23, 7, 16, 3, 52, 36, 33, 14, 29, 20, 21, 20, 54, 38, 56, 22, 19, 55, 65, 33, 32, you know. And then if we go to Tassos Games, and then Tassos Music, and then we're gonna alright. So let's see, where's the 21st? 23, 17, 22nd, 23, 12, 7, 8, 16, 4, 3, you know, and it's kind of consistent, right? And when YouTube, like, the big thing is they're going to be looking at all this kind of stuff when they readmit us to the partner program. I don't know if I'll even care to ever go back into it. Once I move over to Rumble, I might just be comfortable there forever. Especially now that I don't lose end cards. That was like the thing I really cared about, like I said. Because I didn't want to look like a jackass going like, click the chicken. So I'm pretty over most of it. Sorry. But yes. And like you can tell, because he had unnatural subscriber growth, right? And then it's going to plateau out, too. It's going to pretty well stop, because he's going to stop sub for subbing. And it's going to be very noticeable by these metrics, right? See, look at that. The 19th, he had 62. He was getting, right? 63, 51, 56, 62, then 9. Because he was over 1,000, so he didn't give a shit anymore. And then this one lady was arguing with me in a Facebook group. That, oh, well, no, it's good. It's a good thing because he's got 3 accounts. He's got 3 things he can watch people on. And what you don't understand is YouTube is very wise to anything any of you are thinking about. There is a lot smarter people, no offense, like they're smarter than me, even. Like, come on, like I'm a dumbass. Let's be honest. I don't know why you people are listening to me, but there are a lot smarter people than us, being paid ahead of time years ago to think of this stuff and to plan it out. And if an idiot on a computer can figure this out just by looking at some site called Social Blade, what do you think the people who, know everything about you, like especially if you're using Google Chrome, these people know everything about you. They know that you all came from the same Facebook group, as this guy. They all know you're connected to this guy now, because they're going to be able to overlay that mesh, and they're going to be able to see that we're all connected to this guy who is spamming and sub for subbing, clearly sub for subbing, and then stopping right away as he hit, his 14,700% increase in subs for the month. Because that's natural. If we look at normal future projections, because that's a lot of the way YouTube analyzes things. A lot of people think that you need the 1,000 views because YouTube wants you to make a certain amount of money before they analyze you, and that's sort of true. But part of that is because it's per mil view, and the mil is 1,000, right? Per 1,000 views. And once they have that 1,000 views, they can kind of gauge if your video is going to be worth shit looking at. If it's made, 7 cents in that time, hey, maybe this is a video worth looking at. If it's made 2 cents in that time, your video's crap and it's pointless. Right? And it's just a very easy metric to understand. And if we look, now it says he should have 49,000 subs, right? And 716,000. And so now if we look at, say, because he threw his metrics off, right? So if we look at, say, I don't know, let's look at me. Okay, let's not look at me. Let's look at Mustang Rule 2. Let's look at our good friend Troy Dytryan. And to be an accurate comparison, we'll look at Tasso's Gaming, because they're both gaming channels. Tasso's D Games. We'll look at his future projections. There's our good friend Troy. So our good friend Troy, with his amazing 122 subs prediction, is predicted to have 0 subs in 5 years. But our good friend Tassos is expected to have 26,000. And really, they had the same strength channel, more or less, before. Not to be. But then, we'll go, because, yeah, it's the same deal, right? And then on the 20th, 7 instead of the 35. So we'll go back again. And, I'm just an idiot looking at this, right? Remember, I don't have access to all the information that Google's going to have. But, when you have, where's another one? 56 subscribers in a day, but only 47 views. How does that work? That's a very suspicious metric. And that's definitely sub for sub, right? And that goes against the partner program policy. So yeah, something to think about. I'm just saying. But yes, I'm sure he's a nice guy. He's just doing things the wrong way. He needed 400 hours. He shouldn't really have begging for hours at that point. The guy has 3 channels. He never once cross-promoted himself between his channels. If you go watch, he never was like, hey, subs on this channel, go watch this one. Or, hey, subs, come sub this one because I need the help. Or nothing like that. Look at Tasso's games here. And I never unsub anybody. Here's my proof. And no, you probably don't, but you're a bot and you're sub for subbing people. So YouTube is auto unsubbing you because you're not following the policy that we all agreed to when we joined the partner program that we're not allowed in anymore. And this is why. Because of people like this. This is what YouTube's trying to get rid of. And it's going to be very clear by the metrics what kinds of people are doing this. Just like how easily I showed you. If we can go look back at my channel again, my amazing YouTube channel. If we look at my analytics again, for the couple people that missed it that day, the things that are getting the most watch time still are my regular content, except for Undertube Live for 10. Thanks to everybody who tuned in for that. That was pretty addictive. We kicked a lot of ass with that day, actually. 804 minutes. Woo! But for the most part, the stuff that's getting the most is my live streams, apparently, and how to stay monetized. A lot of people stuck around for that one, I guess. But yes, it's mostly, my made for YouTube videos that are still getting the most watch time. So a big thing Tassos could have done is he has a music channel that is all copyrighted stolen music, right? Which once again isn't the coolest thing, and it's all concerts taken with live music from concerts, right? This one, and you'll see. And this one had some really healthy views, and once again, 921 subscribers, all with that same metric, 64. And then all of a sudden, 2 subscribers that day. I wonder why. I just don't know. It seems weird to me. And if you look at this one, it's got, good 400,000 views. So if you would even moved a couple of these videos over, by, continuing to create content. This one's got 33K. Yes, this is over months, but he wasn't releasing that much content up until the day either. because I'm sure that one's fine on watch time. But yes, if we look at his actual... Well, this is probably it. I have like a million things open. Like, I watch some of his videos. He's not a terrible YouTuber or nothing. I'm not shitting on his content. I'm shitting on the way he's doing things. And, like, if you got 3 accounts, you shouldn't be sub for subbing. Because it's very obvious. But, yeah. Like, 13 hours, and yes, 20 hours. He finally did a live stream. Which, you know, if he would have been doing that quite a bit beforehand... 5 days he did one, but 3 weeks ago. But like, I think maybe he's got a different job or whatever. But like, the number one thing to do at this time was to make new content, and you know, he had time to be sub for subbing everybody. And his big worry was that and content, but he had, you know, and it's going to look very obvious once you guys, because if you look, sorry my friend, I am playing again. And like, you're all thinking it's gonna help if you watch them, but keep running your posted YouTube video on a loop, and that's not gonna help either. Because what you don't understand is, okay, if I go and I type, what's my IP? It is 172.219.77.161. Okay, y'all remembering that? It's in your brain. We're not coming back, so it better be in there. I'm not turning this frickin' browser around. I'm gonna go to a different browser, just so you can see it's the same. Because that's what people don't really understand, is your computer has an address. You're not smart enough to change to beat YouTube. Like that. It's just not gonna happen. God darn it. It's doing that thing again because it hates me. Oh, and then it opened 7 tabs. That's what we needed. Gotta love this. Apparently I have a virus and I keep getting hacked too, so it's not a good thing. Somebody keeps trying to break into my Gmail account. So if you're watching this, stop trying to hack my Gmail, you jerk. I'm sure you're not, though. What's my IP? What's my IP? IP. What's my IP? IP 172.219.77.161. Boom, and then you're like, well, I'll just use my phone then, because my phone clearly is different. So that totally is a different thing. And as a different thing, it would be a different thing, and it would be different. And by that logic, you would be wrong. Because we'll go, what's my IP? Whoosh. And you're probably never going to see it. 172.219.77.161. And you might be like, what the hell sorcery is this, Lanny? And it's just because that's your computer's address. So you might notice at the bottom I have all sorts of fancy, lovely things there that I constantly keep down here for reasons that I will never tell you. But no, the one here is command prompt, as you can see here. And that's going to be very scary. It's going to scare a lot of you, because it even scares me a little bit. But I have it right there, and I open it a lot. because it's important. So if you go ipconfig on your computer, that's going to tell you your IP. So IP stands for Internet Protocol. And basically, it's your computer's mailing address is the best way to think about it. And as you can see, it's got 1.92168.0.101. So yeah, and then it's got subnet mask. Then default gateway is 192.168.1. So yeah, this is the address of my house, and this is like the address of the internet I'm connecting to, basically. So when your computer connects to the internet, it gets assigned one of these, and that's how they know how to track your ads and like basically where you are on the planet and all that good stuff, because like what is IP location? You can find out a lot of creepy shit about people. And it's going to tell you that I am near, it won't tell you exactly, but it's going to tell you I'm near Edmonton, Alberta, because that's where my computer connects through, basically. The host name is through TELUS. And yeah, this basically gives you all sorts of great information that let you connect to my computer and hack me. But that's okay, because you won't. Because, yeah. No, you won't get through my firewalls. They're good enough. So I'm not too worried about it. And plus, I'll change my IP address after this, because I know how. So, yes. If you're one of those people that didn't make it, consider Rumble. It's probably your best chance, or Break, or whoever the hell. I don't care. But you probably fucked yourself. Like, that's... I'm not trying to be blunt. Well, that is pretty blunt, but I'm trying to be honest. And that's... Sometimes people just gotta be honest. Because, yeah, like, it's pretty obvious. Like, here, let's look at me. The man you all know and love. Travis Reed. It tagged me. Well, let's go look at Travie. Because we all love Travis. Travis is great people. So let's look at Travis's future projections. See, he is projected to have a modest 2,025 people, which is probably pretty fair. What was Tasos's? $49,000. Right? And then let's look at me. Let's go back to Tassos. Let's see. He's had quite a few bit more video views than me. He's had 95 uploads. I've had 31,207 uploads. So what are my future projections? Where will Lanny be in 5 years? 12,000. Well, you know, that's about where I always figured I didn't ever think I'd get over 14,000. So if I get to 12,000, I will be a happy YouTuber, okay? But his says he'll be at like 50,000. And it's screwed up his metrics is essentially what happened. And then even as, it probably screwed up his views prediction quite a bit because all the people popping in. So, I hope this helps somebody not be a robot. I know it went a little long, and it was more of a scolding than anything. I don't mean to be a dick, but it's just the truth, and that's just how it is. And this is gonna be a good video, I can tell. So I'm gonna play my super duper YouTuber trick and monetize it because I'm too lazy to, like, I don't feel like uploading it. I'm getting to you, Vernon. I'm sorry about your dog. That makes me sad. So yes, we're going to play you out with a chicken. And then I'm going to have to mute it because I think the other chickens might screw up. And then I gotta fix my computer after I upload a bunch more crap. But yes, please check this out if you haven't already. It might help you. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't care. Do whatever the hell you want. Just don't, sub for sub and spam, because it's going to find you out. It's going to know very easily what you're doing, because it is smarter than you. And it is smarter than me. And it is smarter than all of us, because it is a supercomputer that we're all working to program. So yes, remember that. Remember me. If I can find that video. I've uploaded quite a few videos now over to Rumble. By quite a few, I mean quite a few. I'm sailing my videos. Rust clock. So yes, if you want sneak peeks of my future videos, go to rumble.com first, and yeah, I might get a sneak peek there if I'm not too lazy to upload them here first. Because I am pretty lazy, so by that logic, I probably just won't for most of the time. So yes, laziness always wins. Where the hell are you, chicken? I had somebody comment on it earlier today, and now I'll never find it again. Here, maybe we better just look through my comment section. Yeah, go check out Annie too if you haven't. She's a nice lady. Really? Why can't I see my own chicken, you guys? Oh, there she is. Right in the middle. So yes, don't be a bot. Don't be a robot. Robots are cool, but it's not cool to be one. We'll continue our bot training another day. Thank you for watching. No undertube today. Nah, I might film one. I don't know. We'll see. This was kind of long. Just kind of. Bye. Love you. Love you all. Still cracks me up every time.
No.